Okay, you're on.
Okay. So you have the census, it was a short one this evening. Okay. Good evening, folks. We're going to call the meeting to order here this evening at 7:02. And first thing on the agenda, as usual, we're going to stand and do a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ready? All right, guys, review the minutes from last meeting. We were all present, that particular one, so if there's no issues, I'll appreciate a motion on that.
You read them, you all set, Glenn?
I'll make the motion to accept the minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Good. 2, 6, 8. All right, so I got these right here for you, Lil, so I'll leave them right here, okay? All right, minutes are done. Hello, Steve Grange, Neighborhood Watch, how are you?
Great, how you doing?
Good. I paid extra attention to the crier this time, and Melissa did a beautiful job. A good, almost like the half of a page,
Yeah.
all about enlisting members to the Neighborhood Watch and even, contact information and everything. So if we can continue doing that, if Melissa can keep doing that for even every month in the crier, as part of our page that we have, I think it will pick up some new members.
I think it will too over a period of time.
Because all the new houses, new developments, new people.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
what's new with you,
Well, I got an email actually from Melissa also. I understand she just started starting to absorb the manual on this new Everbridge program for sending out alert notifications, I guess, and she's contacted all the group leaders saying, asking if we'd be willing to participate once she has absorbed all the information, was ready to start testing the system and utilizing us as test subjects and seeing how it works. All of us seem to respond very positively, so we're kind of looking forward to it, but we also realize it's 800-page manual. She's got a lot of things to do. It's going to take her some time. So we do understand that, but we are looking forward to it also.
Yeah.
I actually have to give some kudos to our police department because it was actually this week. I know we joked about it a little bit last meeting, with the cameras and everything like that, and people watching. And I was at work and actually had an incident this week where we saw kind of a suspicious car coming through, and actually several times this one car was coming through and driving, coming to stops, looking around, going up to homes and doing turnarounds and just kind of looking. I just got back from a meeting at work and had seen what was happening and sent an email immediately to Lil and found out that one of my neighbors had already sent that thing in at the other end of the street, and he was utilizing the same type of system that I have. So it was kind of and within minutes, we had the police coming through. The person was gone, but I think we got a plate number on the vehicle too, and we're going to be working on that. So.
Yeah, you're at the beginning of the development, and your buddy's at the end. No, they go around the cul-de-sac, they get it twice.
Both ends.
Yeah.
I pity the fool that tries to rip off our neighbors. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Little do they know when they go around the cul-de-sac,
Too good.
Any,
Sign is good.
I know.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Terrific.
That's about it though this week.
Yeah.
It's been pretty quiet otherwise, I think.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Thanks for your dedication to that, to the Neighborhood Watch. It makes a difference.
It's all the neighbors doing it.
Okay. Awesome. Any questions for Steve? All right.
Great.
Chief, it's up to you now.
You're absolutely right about the Neighborhood Watch program being a plus for everybody in the town of Auburn. We had no burglaries in January, but we had over 20 calls of suspicious motor vehicles or activity. And that has definitely that has a lot to do with the fact that people are watching. And I think that the individuals that engage in that type of activity are well aware of the fact that this is probably not the place to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And recruiting more people to the Neighborhood Watch group is a positive thing to do.
Yeah.
move in that direction. As far as the department, everything's status quo, everything's running great. There's a great relationship with the fire department, and it's, it couldn't be better.
No sickness or anybody out on leave or? Beautiful. Okay. Any questions for the chief? No? All right, thank you, chief. Lieutenant, you're next.
Yep, just to touch back on that Everbridge thing, so everybody knows that's that advanced Nixle kind of program we're
Yeah.
having. But I guess there really is kind of a front end, a lot of work involved in programming in all the information. So it only as good as the information of the people you put in there,
Yeah.
notifications and stuff. And that's what they're in now. That's kind of the phase we're now. And I think the idea was to use a lot of the, first the neighborhood watch, maybe leaders as like test subjects. And then maybe the entire neighborhood watch was like, so now we have a pool of people we know who we can get feedback from, if
Yeah.
it's working or not kind of deal. And that's kind of what the.
You think this is like a year project or all year
By
type?
the time it's fully set up, it's a lot of,
I think so, because.
yeah, it's a lot of,
It's gonna
programming
be,
stuff.
got a lot of programming and stuff.
Yeah, so I would say by,
So we make progress every month, we can talk about it.
yeah, but that would
See
be a
where
pretty
we're at.
reasonable, you know,
Yeah.
if it's up and running fully. then
Yeah, so
you're
say a
gonna
year
go
from
with
now would be a reasonable
it. Yeah,
goal.
yeah, I think
Okay.
that's pretty good.
Good, all right, what else, Ray?
We have some training coming up, for this month. We have Manchester Mental Health is gonna come and teach us on, some dealing with the, emotionally disturbed people training, which we haven't had in a while, which is
Yeah.
good, to do that. Then we have some use of force training already planned for March. We wanna try to do that. We're trying to change our track. We usually wait to the end of the year to do that. This year, we're gonna try to get it out of the way early, so that we're not kind of caught under the gun. Some, you know, we do some other training later in the year. So we're gonna try to get it accomplished earlier in the year, so we're not waiting. We're also, hopefully in March or April, depending on the weather, if it stops snowing, is we're gonna train with our new pistols. We got new pistols in that were bought under last year's budget, but we knew we wouldn't be able to do the training until the spring comes.
Yep.
But we're hoping by April, you know, to get out there and exchange out the pistols, put all the new ones out, and then return the older ones as a
So what make are they?
Glock, same
Glock.
pistol.
Okay.
How
Just
much
newer
time
one.
did they
Yeah.
give you to turn them out right?
The guy didn't really even specify, so
Yeah,
we're
just
thinking like
someone-
3-4 months is a
Yeah.
reasonable time frame, and as long as they get them, the guy didn't seem like too
Good.
concerned.
Good.
Alright, so there's that. We have noticed a little bit uptick in activity, and again, I think it's as the weather gets nicer, we're kind of an outdoor community here in Auburn. We're gonna see some more, you know, stuff going on around the lake, outdoor drug activity, people in vehicles, stuff like that. And we have seen a little bit of an uptick in the last half of the month.
Any smash and grabs or breaking them?
No, nothing as far as that goes, but none of the
Okay.
parking areas are open yet.
Yeah.
So the, like Waterworks still has those all closed up, like there's bars up now.
Yeah.
But that'll stop, that'll, you
Yeah.
know, in another month or two,
Mm-hmm.
they'll have, a lot of people ice fishing though, this year.
Yeah.
Been-
Yeah, a lot. So that, we gotta maybe look towards when the spring comes, putting some more guys on the evening shifts, that kind of stuff, so we're
Yep.
ready for that ahead of time. We did have someone come in for our safe station program this weekend, so that's still going on. Probably not,
Yep.
don't get as many people as we were,
Mhm.
but we're still getting people in, so it's still a pretty good program, that's been working. We have seen also an increase in the canine, use of canine. Now the dogs are trained, been out of school for almost a year now. So he's probably right at that maturity level where he's really starting to pay off now. You know, this is where he's trained, all the stuff's done. I think they had 5 calls for service in January, which is
Community, adjoining towns.
everywhere, some in Auburn, some not. But
Yeah.
I think it looks like 2 tracks, 2 drug searches, and an area search. So it was pretty good. So he's been getting called, you know, pretty regularly.
Fantastic.
I think that's about it. Other than that, we're just waiting for the winter to get
Now,
over. and we're
when
ready
the
to
good
go.
weather comes, of course, we can do a bike patrol you'll be able
Exactly
to do like the Tower Hill and all of that on a bicycle.
That's right. We did some just talking with the Waterworks guys, and they might actually do some kind of joint patrols with us.
Yeah.
So they might be one
Yeah.
Waterworks guy, one of our guys.
Yeah, that's exactly, I tell you, they know those trails
Right.
like nobody else.
So other than that, we're pretty good shape.
Any questions for the lieutenant?
Sounds
All right.
great.
Very good report, Ray. Okay, 2017 budget figures, let's take a peek.
They're not fully done yet for payroll, at least. Adele still has to make, plus some trickling, but nothing really expense-wise. But Adele still hasn't, she should in the next week or so, she said.
She hasn't really balanced it off for the year yet.
She takes the you know, the couple days that fell into the pay period from 2016, and she washes it, so I still don't have the final payroll figures on that.
Next month maybe?
She said I should.
Okay.
It's very close, she said.
Yeah. The important things we didn't go over, and that's
Not
the
even,
key.
it wasn't even remotely close.
Whatever, remotely close.
Well,
Fantastic.
$60,000 to $70,000 left over, and again, most of that was payroll. The majority being from, one person being out injured, and then, from, the part-time, actually part-time.
The person that was out on injury was actually collecting workman's comp, so that's right, is that correct?
Exactly.
So that we didn't have to pay the salary,
Right.
so that helped us out. And the part, you know, yeah, I'm anxious to see the final bid. They're not even in here, right? You don't have any?
They're in the figures if you look at the top few of the budget lines, but
Oh,
like I
okay.
said, those aren't, there's gonna be that little wash of a couple, you
Yeah.
know, days.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna say, I think there was 5 this year, 5 paydays that have to be pulled in and put back in that, you know, taken out of this figure.
Did they have the radios in there?
And I do have, a couple invoices that we, one for radios that one of the portables that we brought, I don't know how they didn't bill us for it in October, they said they did, and so I have those still coming out.
So it looks like there's almost 93% spent.
Yep.
If, with all that other stuff coming in, we won't be over 95%.
Well, that's awesome. And I do see the part-time line there, wow, $40,000 left in that line, that's because we, you know, we use them less, because of the
We had a
full-time.
full-time officer, and like I said, when that officer was out, the chief worked, I worked, and Chip worked those shifts, so we didn't really have to pay a lot, but.
Yep. Now, provided the town election and the budget gets approved, then we're gonna have to figure out another full-time officer starting like in June or July, is that the goal?
That's the goal.
That's the goal, and if it's a greenhorn that has no academy training, then, that would be what we'd wanna shy away from if we could, right? Because you'd have, how many weeks is the training now at school?
Like 16.
15 weeks. So you hire somebody, and then for the first 3 months, they're in school.
Oh, plus FTO, you're probably talking almost 6 months.
We have some
Yeah.
good prospects.
Okay. That,
Certified officers.
okay, yeah, the best is if you can get a certified officer, we can avoid the cost of the school, because, like I said, between the FTO and that, you're probably almost talking 6 months to get somebody to be in the cruiser on their own. Okay, beautiful. Any questions? All right, and we don't have any evaluations or anything? Flo?
No,
My goodness. Any questions from the audience? Anything you want to talk about or ask a question, or, because I'm ready to say sayonara. All right, well, let me see here. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn at 7:15.
wow.
Motion?
I'll second.
Okay,
Sayonara.
sayonara.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Have a nice night, folks.
No.